everyone, it's Liam Carson here. It's time to get into more Once Upon a Time, episode 17 of season 7. So things are not looking good for Kelly, considering the fact that obviously we know who the Candy Killer is. The next name on the list is Kelly. I don't think anything is going to happen to Celine. I feel like this might be the episode we deal with Nick once and for all, especially, after his little tangle up with Henry. So, yeah, I feel like this might be culminating in a bad way for Nick by the time we do conclude this episode. So yeah, especially when you consider the fact that after this, we will have a handful of episodes left of Once Upon a Time in its entirety. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a bad episode for Nick. With that said, though, why don't we get into this episode of Once Upon a Time? It's episode 17 of season 7. Let's go.
There's someone coming.
Hey!
The gingerbread rumours were true. Ooh.
Oh, it's going to be bad for you.
The Wicked Witch. I've heard stories. Eat us!
Let go, you little brat!
Oh, no.
You can't leave without a treat.
Are they edible? The lights?
But you know who didn't have these problems? Kelly. I mean, yes, she used organic deodorant and dabbled in freeganism. I mean, eating rubbish was not my finest moment, but at least Kelly didn't kill a munchkin.
Beyond
She
her.
was loved. Chad's a good man, and
Oh, tell you about it later. Smiley face. I guess that's good.
A good interview does not mean he is moving to New York for forever. Jay, okay? So reply back. Now.
We need to find something that will expose Nick. Something that will... Damn it.
Right, so let me help you.
And you will. Because the person who hurt me the most, well, you're particularly familiar with her brand of wicked. And you're gonna help me make her pay for what she did.
You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do shit. Yeah, Nick's done for when this episode does end.
Kelly, to what do I owe this displeasure?
This
it's a
pleasure.
lucky day. Turns out I'm next on the Candy Killer's hit list.
Oh, yeah. So how does it feel to finally be chosen before Regina?
This isn't funny.
Oh!
I know you and Captain
Ow!
Kirsten
That's
tracking this maniac.
mad!
I don't have much time for such hobbies now. I spend my days searching for my 2 children.
Oh, shit.
I was looking for them when I found you.
Yeah.
I'm always telling Hansel to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to find his way home. He must have forgotten this.
It all
Hansel.
makes sense.
Because of what happened to you and your sister when you were a kid.
Yes, pretend. Yeah.
I'm just so tired of being
But
Hansel. Carrying these scars.
Ooh. So you tried
So
to forge a new identity.
Picked a new name. Jack was simple.
I want to. But you have to help me fill in the blanks. The witch, did she burn you?
He's
me
like, because
out.
Henry's
Who
not
is she?
awoken, he's having
You
to
haven't
play
figured it out
ball.
yet. It's your aunt, Zelina.
Right, the Wicked Witch.
Yes.
I have an idea.
And you don't offer to use it unless you're trying to fool a villain, but I'm not a villain. I want to rid the world
Yeah,
of
you
evil just like you.
You tell yourself that. But you view all witches as evil when that's not the case.
Don't forget why I woke you up, Prince Naveen. You can pretend to be Drew all you want, but you still owe me a debt. And I came to collect.
Shoot.
And that's how you're gonna win this fight.
I suppose no matter how much we change, there's still this
Always that reminder.
nasty little piece of us just can't get rid of.
And we shouldn't. Because it's that piece that shows us how far we've come.
Call
And
growth.
how much we have to lose.
Feisty eyes. a fierce, beautiful heart.
I think you got it, bud.
No one's ever said that about
Good
me
assessment.
You clearly need more blind men in your life.
Oi.
But after, I got to know them in a way I never had before. What I would give to hear their voices one more time.
I would say he saw them
everything all right?
truly
Yes.
when he went blind.
It's just, I think I've overstayed my...
Just, it seemed like he was just, like with the fact that he talked about he'd neglected them. Yeah. It's a whole new message, really, in terms of getting to know them.
Hey. He's never called me that.
Exactly! Exactly! Why did you call me
But she was right
Jay?
next to me when I got the text.
Nick, he called you that in the Flynn's Barcade the other night. Jacinda, does Nick have any scars on his arms?
Ah,
Yes, but he's-
shoot.
But it all came back into focus, and it will for you too. This is all your dreams come true. I wasn't the only one that took a blood test that day. This
Boo.
is it.
Boo. Henry, you are the father!
You're welcome.
See what you're trying to do, and I'm not gonna help you kill somebody.
Too late. You've already given me exactly what I need. I just don't know it yet. Now, I am sorry, but I've been tied to enough trees with you to know these ropes won't hold.
You're a dick. And he's not gonna pull the same shtick in terms of escaping because he doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Only room for one witch around here. Me.
And what do we always say about
always
Wicked?
wins.
I was gonna say.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna think.
Too late.
Hansel and Gretel are on the menu.
Ronnie's were closed.
Kelly, it's Chad.
Chad!
Boo Bear.
Boo Bear!
God, I'm so sorry that I haven't called. It's just...
What if Nick's got into Chad?
That's funny. So is Chad.
For...
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were child stew.
Yeah.
We're alive. No thanks to you.
No more lies, Zelina. How could you accept my hospitality when you knew my children were being held captive and tormented?
No, it's not like that. I was weak. But you're the first person to see through the green. See the real me.
Oh,
Here.
this brings...
I took the witch's side for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Just
I don't know if
sprinkle
they're
this dust into
gonna...
your eyes and your vision will be restored.
Oh.
You'll have a second chance.
You don't deserve to walk away from this.
Stupid child. It's time you learned a lesson.
There's the wickedness. Oh, heck. Oh, yeesh.
Now here you are. And it's time for you to pay for what you've done.
Stop.
Poor Chad.
Chad's got nothing to do with this, okay? You've got me now. Okay, just
Nah,
let him
he's
go.
collateral
I
damage
think you
in
should let him
Nick's
know the truth
eyes.
about you.
You can't go around killing people because of my bad mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. It's time for me to just kill you.
Yay! Poor Chad. Come on, Zelina. If she dies, we riot. Come on, kick the crap out of him!
Do it. Finish what you started all those years ago. Witch.
It's not happening.
No,
She is not
I'm
that
not
person.
that person anymore. I've changed.
It's like me and Zelina are just on one brain cell today.
I understand. All this craziness, you know, it's just...
Please,
it's
can
not
you
what
just
signed up
embrace
for.
her? She doesn't deserve this.
I won't
Come
make
on.
it hard for you.
Oh. Please tell me you've accepted.
Kelly.
You accept her for who she is, Kelly or Zelina.
The parts of you I know and the parts of you I don't. Kelly and Zelina.
Oh.
You just put this back on your finger now.
What Evo Shunda for? But there was a lot more, to be fair, with Evo's situation. This is something that she does need. Zelina or Kelly, Chad accepts her for Ivo. Yeah.
Look, I don't know what this is about, and I don't care. You got what you wanted. And the two of us, we're done.
We're done when I say we're done. Don't make me remind you again.
I mean, yeah, he's not having a good day, is he?
Ellie deserves a little happiness. So does Selena.
Are we saying goodbye to Zelina? Because I'm not here for that, okay? My heart.
Come on, you monkey. You get on that bike.
Oh.
And fly.
I met someone I wouldn't mind sticking around for.
Well, I'm all for you making new friends. Especially cute blonde ones.
Okay, can we please not jinx this? It's still really early.
Oh, my heart. Let's restart this relationship.
Seriously. It's like a 90-minute flight. I'll see you.
I was wondering how long you guys would leave me in here. Well, who are you, my lawyer?
Facilia?
Actually, more of a patron.
No fucking way.
You've been wondering all this time who woke you up. Sorry, boy. You're a wild card.
Yeah. Shit. No way.
And I'm taking you out of the deck.
Oh my God. Welp. I mean, I did say the jig would be up for, everything would come falling down for Nick in this episode, didn't I? Although I wasn't expecting Facilia to just, yeah. So, but it makes sense. I mean, if Nick has been proven useful and whatnot, and he gets caught, liability's there, isn't it? So, ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna guess Facilia had some, took care of the cameras. So yeah, because they would have had cameras, I don't know in that room, but around the precinct anyways. So yeah, and now we have a dead Nick. So yeah, I mean, you could just chalk it up to a heart attack, but obviously it would be suspicious anyways if they caught Facilia on camera or whatever. So, yeah, but, he's very, very proficient, is Facilia, when it comes to magic. And, like I said, I'm expecting he would have taken care of any kind of things that might have gotten him in hot water. Not sure. But, yeah, great episode. Really solid focus on Zelina. I'm expecting her back for the finale, but, of course, you can't make any kind of promises, right? It's the same with Ivy. Like, you kind of expect her to come back in the finale. So, yeah, but, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But, Zelina saying goodbye is, heartbreaking. I've really loved the growth with her character, and it's just been really, really, amazing. So we have her in this episode where her past is explored with how she dealt with the whole Hansel and Gretel situation and how she thought that they got cooked to begin with because, yeah, obviously we knew that wasn't the case. But for Zelina at that moment, it's like, oh shit. So, yeah. I also really, really loved the whole situation with Ivo, I think his name was, yeah, who was Hansel and Gretel's papa. And, yeah, I did, what I really, really liked, especially when it came to both Hansel and Gretel returning home, was the fact that, there was a very, very heated discussion, and obviously it set up events in terms of Nick getting those scars from Zelina after Zelina was chastised by Evo because of the fact that, well, she knew where the kids were, and whilst they were tied up and being tortured and all of that, Zelina was making hearts with her eyes for Evo. So yeah, So I can understand why Evo was not really too chipper about this whole situation. So, yeah. And, you know, if Hansel and Gretel did not manage to escape, they could have been killed with Zelina knowing about them. So, yeah. So yeah, I did like that little bit that was there. So yeah, and obviously it was paralleling to Chad. Yeah. So, I'm not gonna lie though, I was like low-key thinking, wait, what in before? Evo is Chad? No. It was a nice parallel to the situation because obviously, there is that fear when it comes to showing someone who you really are, past the green, I guess. And it was really, really great because I was going to be very, very devastated if Chad could not accept Zelina for the fact that, well, yeah, she did have a bit of a iffy past. She has grown up so much over the course of Once Upon a Time. And I think with Chad, he thought, like, especially when he said, well, you could have killed Nick, but you didn't really. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think, you know, the Zelina that he was referencing, she was never in this room to begin with. So, yeah. I also do find it funny, actually, how, with the fact that, you know, Zelina's trying to run from her past and all of that, it's just very interesting. Like, you've got the whole Kelly situation, and you've got the whole Jack and Hansel thing, also associated to the past, because obviously, when Hansel was given the eye, when Hansel, you know, slayed giants and all of that, that became a bit of a game changer for him and everything. So, yeah. Because there was so much pain and darkness that followed Hansel's story. So of course there's that blame to Henry. But there is so much pain in the past for Zelina because of the actions she has done. And she's trying to run from that past. She's trying to create a new story for herself where she's not a monster or anything like that. So, yeah. And here we are in the present day in Hyperion Heights, where, you know, she could have retaliated. She could have killed Nick, but she didn't. So she let the powers that be decide his fate. Or at least that's the thought. Of course, there was another person who decided to have other plans with Facilia killing Bloody Nick. So, yeah. But I did say that this was not going to be Nick's episode. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to kill him. I wasn't sure if they were going to arrest him because, obviously, with him being the Candy Killer, once the cat is out of the bag, you're going to want to arrest him. So I wasn't really sure, but I just had a feeling, 85%, I guess, in my gut, that this was going to be a bad episode for Nick. And lo and behold. So, yeah. But yeah, we also got to know some information in regards to how Nick got woken up, and not just that though, but Naveem as well, how he's woken up, and still being a puppet for Facilia. So yeah, you saw the voodoo thing, and you're like, oh no, who's he gonna target? And obviously Nick towards the end of the episode. So yeah, but yeah, I really loved how this episode went along, especially with Zelina, and how, you know, she has had that really bad past and all of that. She wants to let that past be the past and everything. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was really, you know, like I said, great to see her story with Evo, and how you can see the warmth in terms of the love that she felt when, you know, Evo was complimenting her. So, yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty good stuff, don't mind me. So, yeah. But, yeah, we also had some very interesting things with Henry as well, with the fact that, you know, I think initially he played along with Nick's comments, and all, because obviously not awoken yet. So, yeah. But, yeah, he got to a point where he was just done with his shit and everything. So, yeah, and there is going to be that frustration from Nick because he doesn't even know what the hell he's saying. Does Henry? Henry doesn't know what Nick is saying in regards to all of these adventures, you know, that they've shared and everything that's gone down. And not just that though, but now he's to really whammy things up in terms of secrets and all of that. He shows Henry the paternity page where he basically confirms that Henry, you are the father. Woo! So obviously, dynamics going to definitely change when it comes to you know, the future because of the fact that now Henry knows that Lucy is his kid. So, and that him and Jacinda were, I guess, more of an item. But, of course, when it comes to what Nick has said, you know, there's going to be some kind of thought in the back of his mind in regards to, you know, how is he, like, if, you know, I'm going to take what Nick said with some consideration, the chances are he might have exaggerated it, because obviously the whole fairy tale thing, yeah, it's non-existent. But now I'm sure with what Nick said and everything, now that he knows that he's the father of Lucy, there is going to be something on the back of his mind, surely. So yeah, in terms of, okay, maybe those maybe, you know, the whole fairy tale comments may have been exaggerated, but there are some layers of truth, if anything. Because, yeah, but, I mean, he's going to get woken up at some point, right? Because there's only, like, what, 5 episodes left to go. So the guy needs to wake up soon. So, yeah. But I do feel like they're leaving it for the finale. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was very, very, like I said, very, very great of an episode. So, yeah. And, yeah, I just really, really loved, you know, how Zelina handled everything. So, yeah, and, you know, she does deserve that happiness. So, yeah. But I do expect her to be back by the finale. So, we'll just have to wait and see what will happen, because obviously there's the bigger, there is Facilia who, like I said, I'm sure is going to cause issues and all of that. Like that, I feel like he might be the end game villain. I don't know. Because because at first I thought, okay, well, it's surely Victoria. Then she died. Okay, it's Ivy. She's left. So I feel like Facilia is the other big picture here, especially if he's after the Dark One dagger. So, yeah, I think he's the bigger picture in terms of the end game of all of this. So we shall wait and see. So, yeah, but, yeah, really, really enjoyed this episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Meaty Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!